We are leaving behind an 8-year cycle, which the energies have been preparing us and pushing us in. We are exiting the age of Pisces, and we are now rearing our head into the age of Aquarius, which is the ruler of Uranus. So Uranus is ushering in this first stage of the new Earth, the new world, okay? And the new world is a conscious creation of our reality, because we choose what we manifest through our conscious, okay? Age of a Pisces, we were choosing our reality through our unconscious, because we were unconscious. We were asleep. And now humanity has awakened, and now we're moving through our conscious mind. So with that being said, what are you creating? What are you manifesting for your reality? What have you chose, and what do you want to choose for your reality in the new world, for this new 8-year cycle with Uranus and Taurus and Chiron and Aries? Chiron and Aries will be highlighting and healing the masculine, egotistical aspects of human nature. It is ourself. It will be evolving humanity's personality, persona, mask. These personas need to come down for us to connect on an authentic soul level. Uranus will be giving us a brand new outlook on what we love and value. And I guarantee it will not be money. It will not be of the three-dimensional realities as far as money, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Okay? I guarantee that Uranus is awakening and enlightening us here on Earth, showing our soul, our higher self, our collective energy is going to save humanity and reunite us with what is most important, and that's our heart and our connection with divinity, or our connection with our soul self, and healing everything that humanity has went through in the endings of the Pisces era. A lot of us also have Chiron in Taurus. If you were born the end of March of 1977 through June 21st of 1983, you're Taurus, as well as November 29th, 1983 to April 10th of 1984. No, Uranus in transiting Taurus will make its way to meet our natal Chiron. This will be a huge transformation. This is a very powerful time, my friends. And I want to make sure that we're all being mindful of the importance of now and how things need to change. The way that we have lived life before is no longer serving us. And you might have already noticed that the things that used to make you feel better, they don't work anymore. The things of the 3D, they just don't work anymore. Which is very unsettling. And we're all, as a collective, going in to really find how to feel better on a soul level. I just want to give a really small example. Like a baby crying, you give the baby a pacifier, right? Or a bottle, or the thumb, okay? So imagine that every time that you felt this frustration, you would go straight to the bottle or the pacifier or the thumb. And one day you go to suck your thumb or have a pacifier or a bottle and none of that is working. You still are crying inside and you don't even want it anymore. That's what I'm talking about. These three-dimensional things that used to make us feel better aren't feeling better. So now that we're having to turn within and go within and really figure out what will make us feel better. Because that is the gift and that is the strength that we need to live in the new world. Because the new world is not easy. Because we have more control and more power over and dominion over our lives than we had in the past. And that could be scary because like we're always thinking about like what is possible like in reality. And we're always kind of like innately going to, let's say, pray for something that's more realistic because we put limits on what we can do. Now, the universe and spirit, God, doesn't have limits. God wants so much more for our lives than we could even have. So we have to take on that God or that Christ-like energy to manifest and create more for ourselves than we have created for us before. We have to think outside of the box and pray for things that are the unimaginable. And I'm sure the guy who created the airplane was not putting limits on his hopes and dreams, right? We put limits. Like, oh, we can't do that, or oh, that will never happen. And in the new world, that's exactly what your reality is going to manifest for you. So take that cap off, think Jupiter, think expansive, because Uranus is trining Jupiter and Sagittarius during this new moon. So Pisces is the dreams. It is the unconscious. It's Neptune. Get out there. Use your imagination for the best, for the collective, and your reality. So that's what I'm trying to say, is think big. Think godlike. Don't put limits on what you can manifest and what you can overcome. Remember, we are whole, happy, and we're not sick. We can create the lives that we never had. So thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for being your best self and helping our future generations have a better life for their children and their children's children. All right, if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can go to my website at www.lucidlivingmovement.com. You can subscribe by clicking on this little box. And thank you so much, guys. Peace out. Your Lucid Living Coach, Karina.